Did you know that Ohm's law helps us to understand how current, voltage, and resistance behave in a circuit? I'll explain it to you with this circuit, and little by little, we'll activate the next resistors so you can fully understand what happens. We'll begin with the most basic circuit. We have a power supply, which is the component that's providing us with all the necessary electrical energy. Then, we have the resistance component, which currently has a value of 10 ohms. In addition to this, we also have the ammeters, which are specifically designed to measure the electrical current that is flowing through the various cables, and a voltmeter, which is used to accurately measure the electrical voltage. In the initial state, we could clearly see that Ohm's law is perfectly obeyed. Remember that voltage is equal to current multiplied by resistance, or, in this specific case, 5 volts is equal to 0.5 amps multiplied by 10 ohms. And if we then increase the voltage, given that the resistance still remains at 10, what necessarily has to happen is that the current will grow. For Ohm's law to still hold true, now that we have a voltage of 72 with a current of 7.2 and the resistance remains at 10. And if we now increase the resistance value, then the current has to decrease. It's important that you observe in all three ammeters that the current flowing through the entire circuit is the same in all three. And the greater the resistance, the smaller the current. Now, let's return to the initial condition. We have a 10 ohm resistor connected to the circuit with a current of 0.5 amps and a voltage of 5 volts. When we add a resistor in parallel, notice that automatically the current in the entire circuit increases, because since the second resistor is also subject to 5 volts, then for Ohm's law to be fulfilled, in that resistor, 0.5 amps must pass through it, and through the original resistor as well. So now, in total, 1 amp flows through the circuit, half through each resistor. For this particular reason, we could effectively replace this circuit, which has 2 resistors, with an equivalent circuit that contains only a single resistor, specifically one of 5 ohms. Now, we activate the third resistor and see what happens. Again, 0.5 amps will flow through that resistor, making the circuit's total 1.5 amps. Here, pause the video and tell me what will happen if we enable the fourth resistor. What will be the new current value, right? Will it be greater or smaller? Let's see if you got it right. We activate the final resistor and 0.5 amps flow through it, meaning that in total, 2 amps are present in the circuit and are distributed across each resistor. This entire circuit could be substituted with an equivalent circuit featuring just one resistor of 2.5 ohms. If you found this video useful, I encourage you to share it so it can assist even more individuals. If you have any questions, tell me and I'll try to answer them in the comments.